Over 60% of food trucks fail within their first year, and many of them crash and burn out because of an improper structure. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to avoid that fate and build a multi-state food truck empire that can legally cross borders and maximize your profits. Let me tell you about Carlos, one of my clients. He makes the most incredible Cuban sandwiches you've ever tasted, Fed. Carlos started his food truck in Florida with about $50,000 in savings. And within months, he was making a steady $2,000 a weekend. Then summer hit Florida, brutal heat, afternoon thunderstorms, and tourists fled north. His business dropped by 70% overnight. Carlos had a brilliant idea: follow the crowds. Head up to Georgia, the Carolinas, or even Tennessee for their summer festivals. Easy, right? Wrong. When he crossed that state line into Georgia, he got slapped with $4,000 in fines his first weekend. No foreign qualification certificate, no Georgia business license, no county health permits. His truck sat idle for 3 weeks while he scrambled to get compliant. This is the reality most food truck owners don't prepare for, but you will, because I'm about to break down exactly what you need to successfully operate across state lines. Before you even think about crossing state lines, you need to set up your business correctly from day one. This starts with choosing the right business structure. For most food trucks, an LLC is the sweet spot. Why? First, personal liability protection. If someone claims your amazing spicy chicken made them sick, your personal assets are protected. Second, tax flexibility. You can choose how you want to be taxed. And third, it's the simplest business structure to set up for multi-state operations. Here's something crucial most people miss. Think about all potential states you might operate in before naming your business. Why? Because if Nashville Hot Chicken Wheels is already taken in Kentucky, you'll have major headaches when you try to expand there. Pro tip, Busy can help you check name availability across multiple states in minutes, saving you hours of research. Their registered agent service is also included free for a year, which you'll need in every state you operate in. Links are in the description below. Now, let's talk licenses. This is where most food trucks get derailed fast. Every single food truck needs these core licenses. First, your driver's license. Sounds obvious, right? But if your truck weighs over 26,000 pounds, you actually need a commercial driver's license. Most trucks don't, but double check yours. Next, you need a general business license for each city you operate in. Yes, each city, not just each state. Food service licenses are absolutely critical. Health departments don't mess around with food safety. One violation can shut you down instantly. You'll also need a sales tax license in every state you operate in, because collecting sales tax without a permit is illegal everywhere. Many cities also require a special peddler's license for mobile food vendors. And if you're serving alcohol-infused desserts or beverages, liquor licenses add a whole other layer of complexity. The exact requirements vary wildly by location. For instance, in Denver, food trucks can't park within 300 feet of a park or 20 feet of an intersection. In Portland, you can't stay in one spot for more than 180 minutes. In New York City, some streets are completely off limits to food trucks. Here's the golden nugget most food truck consultants won't tell you about. It's a foreign qualification. When you form your LLC in your home state, that's your domestic state. But for every other state you want to operate in, you need what's called a foreign qualification. Basically permission to do business there as an out-of-state company. What you need for each additional state: foreign qualification certificate and certificate of authority, state business license if required, local business licenses for each city/county. Food service permits are required in each jurisdiction. A registered agent in each state, someone with a physical address who can receive legal papers. Here's a time-saving hack. Many successful food truck owners partner with a formation service like Busy that can handle all of this paperwork simultaneously, saving you countless hours of research and form filling. Here's another curveball most don't see coming: Commissary kitchen requirements. Almost every health department requires food trucks to use a licensed commissary kitchen for food prep and storage. But here's the kicker: when you cross state lines, that approved commissary in your home state doesn't count anymore. When planning multi-state operations, scout commissary options in each state before you commit to events there. Sometimes you can find restaurants willing to rent kitchen space for much less than dedicated commissaries. Let's talk money. Starting a food truck business costs anywhere from $30,000 to $175,000, depending on whether you buy new or used. Here's a realistic breakdown. Used food truck, $31,000 to $70,000. New food truck, $50,000 to $175,000. Equipment, $2,000 to $10,000. Professional vinyl wrap, $2,500 to $6,000. Permits and licenses, single state, $1,000 to $3,000. Each additional state, $500 to $2,000. Commissary kitchen, $250 to $1,000 month per state. Insurance, $200 to $4,000 annually. Initial inventory, $1,000 to $2,000. The key to their success: they didn't try to do everything at once. They mastered one location before expanding, which meant they could optimize operations and build cash reserves for expansion. Let me share some painful lessons my clients have learned so you don't have to. First, underestimating the startup timeline. Most food truck owners think they can go from idea to operation in a month. The reality? 3 to 6 months minimum to get all permits and licenses in order, especially across multiple states. Second, ignoring parking regulations. Each city has different rules about where food trucks can park and for how long. Violating these can result in fines that wipe out your daily profits. Third, not having enough working capital. The most successful food trucks have 3 or 6 months of operating expenses saved before they start. This gives you runway to overcome permit delays and slow initial periods. Fourth, trying to please everyone with a huge menu. The most profitable food trucks focus on doing 4 to 5 items exceptionally well. Smaller menus mean less inventory, less waste, and odd and faster service. Fifth, neglecting weather contingencies. Always have a backup plan for bad weather days, especially when you've traveled to another state for an event. If this all sounds overwhelming, I get it. The paperwork alone can be a full-time job. That's where services like Busy come in clutch for food truck entrepreneurs. Busy specializes in multi-state business formation and compliance. They can handle everything from LLC formation to foreign qualification across all states you plan to operate in. Their business license research package gives you a comprehensive list of exactly which permits and licenses you need for each location. As a non-resident business owner, you need to avoid unnecessary stress. Busy can provide a U.S. address, set up your business bank account with no paperwork hassles, and keep you compliant as regulations change. The links to their services are in the description below. We've covered a lot of ground today, from licenses and permits to funding options and seasonal strategies. The food truck industry is booming, with the market expected to hit $2 billion by 2030. There's plenty of opportunity for those who do it right. Remember, success in the food truck business isn't just about great food. It's about smart planning, proper legal structure, and strategic expansion. If you're serious about building a multi-state food truck business, don't waste time trying to figure out all this legal complexity yourself. Click the link in the description to check out Busy's services and get your business on the road the right way. And if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more actionable business advice. Drop a comment below with your food truck concept. I'd love to hear what you're planning to bring to the streets. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.